that love you at home.
And
Then
open
open
up.
up.
How do you know that's
Right?
what I wanted to say?
Yeah.
Open up.
If you do not
Oh my
open up,
God.
nobody is
Open
going
up.
to help
Talk.
you, right? What God wants relationship to be, right? I think we should just look at First Corinthians chapter 13. I think it actually gives us a better view of that. Love is
Love comes in different forms and goes in different directions. Everyone has something they cherish so much. When something reflects love, it shows weakness, trust, vulnerability, kindness, patience, desire, and so much more. Everyone has something they are in love with: a family member, a close friend, an object, or an animal. Let's talk about love.
So my name is Esther. Hi guys, I'm happy to be in first of all. I'll start by saying love is an affection shown towards a person or a thing, right? Um, love is not obsession. Love is not infatuation. Love is not lust. Love is love, right? And it's clear. Love cannot be hidden. Once you love the thing, right? Everybody around you knows that oh, you really love this thing, right? It's not something that you can say or can be hidden or maybe like you can try to cover it or something. Yeah, so that's love.
Yeah, that's love. Pronunciation taken. Love. Not love. Love. So we have what does unconditional love mean to you, and how do you practice it around you and in a relationship if you have one.
Okay. Unconditional love. Okay, wow. Love actually is supposed to be unconditional. If we actually want to portray love like
Yeah.
love should be, right?
Yeah,
No conditions attached.
yeah,
It should actually be without judgment,
yeah,
no requirements, right?
yeah,
Accepting the person's flaws,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Without ridiculing the person, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, unconditional love to me is a love without judgment.
Exactly.
Yeah, a love without requirement. So like saying love is kind, love is patient, love does not take record of wrong and
Yeah.
all. That's unconditional love. Yeah. So trying to implement this in our everyday lives, like our relationships, with our friends, our families, or maybe relationship with your spouse or partner, right? So implementing unconditional love, first of all, you need to accept the fact that this person you're dealing with, the person you're loving,
Yeah.
it's not actually perfect. It's a human being like you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So once you know this fact within you, you can be able to portray unconditional love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Secondly, not judging the person.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't judge the person. Once the person you're dealing with the person, whether your family member or your friend, right? You don't need to judge the person's flaws and all. Accept the person for who he is. Yeah.
And I feel like if the person still has flaws, it's wrong to judge them. You
Yeah.
can actually correct them
Exactly.
inside it. And that's the mistake people make
Yeah.
in relationships generally.
Yeah.
Whether it's family, whether it's relationship, whatsoever, you don't have to judge the person.
Yeah.
You can actually correct the person.
Exactly.
You get? Then if the person, like, because there are some people that even when you're correcting them, they still don't want to accept correction. You can portray the attitude towards them. People, some people actually learn when you like
Exactly.
when you act that like that
Yeah.
particular scenario.
Yeah.
They learn
Yeah.
from it.
Like,
So yeah.
in our society now, we have people that are not doing what they want others to do to them, right?
Exactly.
So when you say you want someone to actually be honest with you actually have to be honest too.
Exactly.
Right? So you don't have to expect something you
can't
have to
give.
give to
Yeah,
offer
exactly.
or to offer to the person. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's that on
Between infatuation and true love. I know this question is a bit tricky, but then I'm going to ask this question not only pertaining on intimate relationships, pertaining on love in general. So how do you differentiate between infatuation and true love?
like I said before in my definition,
Yeah,
love is not infatuation.
yeah,
Infatuation can okay, you know this part where you have goosebumps, maybe an early relationship,
Yeah,
yeah, where you have a person you're talking with, maybe what people call talking stage per se.
exactly.
Yeah, you know these butterflies in your belly and all this stuff. Like you always want to talk to that person, the enthusiasm when you're talking with that person, the happiness, the joy you feel, and you always want to be around that person, right?
Exactly.
And you think about that person 24 hours of the day. Yeah, you can't even you are distracted because you're always thinking about the person.
That's
Yeah,
infatuation.
that's infatuation.
Especially when I feel like especially when you cannot benefit. Like some people, I won't, as you said, they just have the butterfly.
Yeah,
When you are distracted and you are not getting anything,
yeah.
you're just lost. Yeah, I feel like it. Does vulnerability play in building and maintaining a healthy, loving relationship?
First of all, I like this word vulnerability, right?
Yes,
Because okay, you being vulnerable actually doesn't make you dumb, right?
exactly.
But vulnerability is actually coming out to share your real thoughts with whoever it is you're loving or whoever it is you're dealing with, right? So you're sharing your real thoughts without fear,
Exactly.
right? You're pouring out your heart as it is,
Yeah.
right? Not trying to withhold anything, right? Because I don't see love as a place where you have to withhold anything you're feeling, right? You have to be able to communicate with whoever it is you love, right? So that there can be mutual understanding, right? And empathy. So when we talk about vulnerability, it actually plays a very big role in a healthy relationship because when you're vulnerable, it opens a room for efficient communication, one.
Exactly.
Yes, and then open the room for empathy too. Your partner can be able to understand you, right? And then it reduces the risk of judgment and jealousy and all, right? Because wherever there is communication, trust me, there cannot be judgment, there cannot be jealousy.
Exactly.
Once you and your partner or you and the person, your family member communicate 247 with whatever it is, right? Because I know some people can be very manipulative. You're
Very,
really asking them, okay,
very.
what's the problem? Okay, can we talk about this in our relationship? And they're telling you, oh, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm good with it, which is actually very, very, very wrong. It's bad for you to withhold whatever you're feeling in a relationship or in maybe a family setting or something. Pour out your heart. So you communicating effectively with your partner or whoever it is will actually make you guys understand yourselves better. Yes. So it actually plays a very big role
Yeah.
in a healthy relationship.
Love you learned or developed over time, or is it something that happens instinctively?
Okay. I think it's the both, right?
Yeah.
It, some people actually love first time.
Okay.
Like instincts are actually okay in the first stage of love, right? Yeah. But with time, you need to learn to love this person, right? So your feelings have to develop. So you need to learn because maybe what you saw was just the physical attraction.
Yeah.
Then when time goes on, you have to like learn to love this person with his or her flaws, with his or her characters, right? So you need to learn to live with it. And over time, love can actually be developed, right? You can actually start having a stronger bond over time. Yeah.
Of a normal relationship.
Okay, in a relationship with family members and all, it's actually the same thing because
Yeah.
bond actually grows stronger in a
Yeah.
family over time. The more time you spend with the person,
Yeah.
the more time you guys
Build
talk,
the bond.
you
Yeah.
get the bond gets stronger. Yeah.
How do you balance maintaining your own identity and independence within a loving relationship?
Okay, so in a relationship, it's actually wrong for you to allow the partner to be overshadowed in a relationship. That a relationship that's actually two people that have come together, right? To plan a future together or
Yeah.
to work together, right? And all. So in a relationship, You should actually have your personal life outside of your relationship, right? Don't get me wrong. The both of you can actually talk, right? Spend time together. But it's actually wrong when you guys now spend a lot of time together. Like you do not have time for yourself. You do not. You're forgetting your dreams and aspirations. Like
Yeah.
there are some people that actually come into your life and overshadow you, right?
Yeah.
Everything now becomes about them, right?
Yeah.
You now forget about most of the things about you, the dreams you had, aspirations, where you wanted to go, and you get so like I feel like first of all you should start with prioritizing yourself, self-care, right? Yeah, it should actually start with that.
Mm.
If you do not have self-esteem and you do not have self-care, right, it's actually very wrong for you to like be in a relationship and not be overshadowed. Yeah. So
It's God's concept of love for relationship.
okay. So since we are now talking about what God wants relationships to be, right? I think we should just look at First Corinthians chapter 13. I think it actually gives us a better view of that. Love is kind, love is patient, love doesn't take record of wrong,
Yeah.
right? And all that. So that's actually what love should be. Yeah, that's actually what love should be. So in the context of taking record of wrong, we don't mean that you should now be abused and then keep
Yeah.
quiet, right? So you can actually walk out of a relationship that you with, right? Whether in the home or your friends or whatever. Yeah, or if also you can actually walk out from that. When we talk about not taking record of wrong, you're saying you're not always seeing the person's flaws. There's just something that is covering the person's flaws, right? Yeah.
So I have a book that I'm writing as of now. So that book is it's and because I usually have visions, so I write them down. So that book is containing love, but it's containing the toxic part of love. So and I'm going to this question pertaining to what I am writing to get. So how do you think someone in an abusive, obsessive relationship should like flee from the relationship?
Okay.
Like I don't even like the book. Anyways, it will soon be out, and when it's out, I'll tell people you should go and get it. It's more money, more money. It's very small. It will be uploaded, and when it gets uploaded, I'll do it to tell you guys. So, how do you think someone can flee from? And I want let me not say abusive, let me say an obsessive relationship because it's through obsession that abuse comes. So, how do you think someone should flee from
Okay. In an abusive relationship
obsessive one?
or obsessive,
When someone can like everything about like the person wants to like wants you there. The person is obsessed about you.
like obsession is not actually love.
Yeah.
It's actually a wrong direction of love.
I think it's a mental issue.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's not
Yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah.
And so people can do a lot of crazy things because they're obsessed with love. Right. So it's actually very dangerous. Once it's going in that direction, it's not good at all. So in aspect of abusive relationship, right? Walk away from it.
Whether you're in a relationship with the person or just a normal love, like just normal
Just
family.
walk away.
Walk
Like,
away.
it's very hard when you love the person a lot. Actually, very, very hard, right? But you have to prioritize yourself, like I said before. Once you prioritize yourself, you see that there is a need to, and then you need to seek help because people that are abused in relationship have actually been like something has actually gone out of them. Actually. So they need either therapy or friends and families that will actually shower them in love and make them to forget most of the experiences they had in their abusive relationship. So get help, maybe a therapy, or surround yourselves with people. Don't isolate yourself. That's actually a very wrong option. Once you isolate yourself, you're going to become very difficult. So try to be around people that love you.
And
then
open
open
up.
up.
How do you know
Right?
that's what I wanted to say?
Yeah.
Open up.
If you do not
Oh my
open up,
God!
nobody is
Open
going to
up,
help
talk.
you,
Open
right?
your mouth
You
and
have to
talk.
say something.
Open your mouth and talk.
Yes.
Open your mouth and
You have
talk.
to say something.
Open your mouth and talk. And it's I don't know. Okay, for very young people, I mean, from people like from 16-year-old. Let's just see it. Please, if you're 16, don't. What are you doing with this? Are you 17? Please, from from 18 years old, because I deem it that if you're once you are 18 in Nigeria, you are an adult. So from 18-year-old to 22 years old, yeah, 22 years old, if you know that you're not ready to be in a relationship, just be in a normal love brother and sister relationship. You don't have to be inside that one because your mates are there. And if you find yourself, because obviously, so when I went to write exam one time, I didn't see, I heard that someone beat like they are doing boyfriend girlfriend in school, but then boyfriend girlfriend, because you're giving the girl small money, you're not beating the girl in your room, and you make people to gather. It's too small. There's still so many people. Like, just break out. You can tell your mom. That's why you have a day. You can tell you that. You can tell any closer. Open up. Open your mouth and talk. If it's money, leave it. Go and walk. Go and there are a lot of things to do in school than going out to prostitute yourself. There are a lot of things to do. You can make hair, make eyelashes, type, write, do assignments, do anything. You get? So I think that's all we have for this video. Do you have any other thing you want to say?
Okay, so please, walk away from manipulating people.
Yeah, that's not love. Love is godly.
Yeah. Walk away from people that do not appreciate you. There are people in relationships that are not really appreciated,
Yeah.
right? And so it makes you to think less of yourself.
Yeah,
You should actually prioritize yourself, and then you know your worth. I
yeah,
think once a person knows his or her worth, there's nothing a person can do to degrade you. And then have your standard, and don't let your standard go low because of anybody,
yeah.
right? Keep your standard, right? Instead of you calming down, allow them to calm up and meet you there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my advice.
Yeah. So that's it we have for this channel. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to this channel.
Subscribe on Mass Chronicles. Thank